I'ma be set. I'ma be set. I'ma be set. Anywho, let me stop.
I need you in the morning, but I need you now. Yeah, I find you, I give you all you need. I know what you like. You don't need no other body.
Good morning, good morning, good morning. Well, it's actually good afternoon. Man, y'all, the days are going by. I don't know where they're going, but they're going and they're just... But today is May 19th. I had a pretty late start this morning. But actually, y'all, as of late, I've been trying to like reframe my mind because I have been so used to like waking up super early in the morning to try to maximize the day. But I'm like, girl, who's rushing you? You ain't got nowhere to go. You might as well just enjoy the day. And especially because I'm falling back into my night owl ways. So at night it's getting really, really hard for me to go to sleep. And in the morning I just don't want to be waking up. So today I got up at like 9 a.m. which wasn't too bad. I usually get up at like 7-8 o'clock, so it wasn't too bad. Because of that, we are having a sort of later start to the day, so we got a lot on the agenda today, y'all. Yesterday, actually usually Fridays are my days for looking for jobs, but last Friday the day got away from me. So I ended up looking for jobs yesterday, which was Monday, and it showed to be very fruitful. I was able to find 9 potential jobs. And I say potential jobs because when I'm doing my larger search for jobs, I'm being very broad to my skills as well as my interest. So I first look to see if the position has the skills that I have, and if so, then is it something I would be interested or okay with doing for the beginning of my career. And if it hits those two check marks, then I go ahead and add them to my list. And y'all, it's getting scary. I don't know if y'all can see it. It's getting scary, but I have officially submitted 126 applications. And I'm like, you know what, sometimes it puts it into perspective though, because I be going on TikTok and seeing people talking about 4,000 applications, and I'm like, this 100 already has me like exhausted. But I feel like I've finally cracked the code. I don't want to say cracked the code, but I'm getting a better feel for how to get your application noticed for one, and then also how to get an interview for two. I've had about 6 interviews, but I'm only gonna count 4. Because the other 2 were for like part-time jobs. But for like full-time jobs, I've had 4 interviews so far, which is a low number, but y'all, look at this job market, okay? Especially in my field, I'm competing against people with like 20-30 years of experience. So for me, I'm counting them as wins. And as of late, I've been getting the most. I think that I'm really figuring out how to make the application, like apply to things that are worth my time so that I can be seen, and then how to tailor my application materials so that they're seen, if that makes sense. So yesterday I found 7 jobs. Today I want to see if I can submit 2, minimum 4 if I'm really like knocking them out. So I want to try to submit 2 to 4 applications today. And the reason why I say 2 to 4 is because I got some other things I want to do today. I want to work on some content. Usually Tuesdays and Thursdays, I try to focus on content because those are the days where I'm most likely not going to my job, or I've already knocked out errands or whatever. They're just like filler days. So I have some content that I want to film because I didn't film them last week. Plus I want to film some new ones this week. And then I also want to edit a little bit. So depending on how I do with the job application, because that's kind of priority, we'll see how much content I'll get done. Okay, you guys, so it is now 3:24. Oh my goodness, I really tried to do 4, but I ended up only doing 3. And I think the only reason why I did 3 instead of 4 was because that first one, you guys, literally took me 2 hours. It took me about 1 hour to actually tailor my resume for the position, but then they had a 4-part assessment. 4-part assessment, you guys, which took me a whole nother hour because it was just long. And then for the other hour, I ended up push out 2 more applications. So I'm gonna just take it there. 3 is better than 2. So, you know, we're still okay. But it's time to have a lunch. I have been thinking about this salad since I made it. And I decided to up it by adding some steak. So we're gonna make this kale salad that I made either last week or the week before. I can't remember, but it has avocado, cucumber, red onion, cherry tomatoes. And because I'm adding steak to it this time, I'm gonna make kind of like a chimichurri dressing. Last time I made my own dressing and it was really nice. So this time I'm gonna make some I'm gonna try to make a version of a dressing and also a version of chimichurri. I hope y'all see what I'm trying to say, but I have some parsley and some cilantro, as well as some lemon and some red wine vinegar for that. I'm gonna use garlic powder instead of the actual garlic because this is already a lot of cutting or whatever. I already have my kale in the bowl. Last time it didn't really take me that long, but this time I am planning on recording content because, like I said earlier, it's a part of this to-do list, and one of it was this. I'm really gonna lock in. So it's 3:24. It's 3:28 now. I need to be eaten and sat by like 3:45. Probably, oh well, the steak might take a little bit longer. 4 o'clock, the absolute latest. Like I said, it's a salad. It shouldn't take too long. And I'm hungry. So we got to put a pedal to the metal. This is the final salad. I'm not gonna lie, I've been picking at it since I was making it. It's almost 4:15 right now. Took a little bit longer than I wanted, but I was playing around with the chimichurri sauce because I didn't want it to take away too much from the salad. I just wanted it to be in addition to the salad. And y'all, this is probably like a superfood powerhouse. Like, you got cucumbers, onions, avocado, kale, cilantro, parsley, garlic. Like, what? Child. Tomatoes. How did I forget about the tomatoes? This right here, too good. Last time I made it, I felt like it was missing something, but I didn't know what it was, and now I know it was a protein. So with all the veggies and everything, the steak really balances it out. And then also on top of that, when I ate it without the steak, it was still very filling. But I know that for a fact with the steak, I'ma be set. I'ma be set. I'ma be set. I'ma be set. Anywho, let me stop. So I'm gonna take a nice little break. I'm gonna pair this. Since we're already going healthy, I'm gonna pair this with the Vitalife Organic Kombucha in the flavor Mixed Berry. I either have this or the ginger one. Yeah, so I'll see you guys later. Good morning, you guys. Happy Wednesday. Today is May 20th. It's 10:02. We have an early start today. I literally, you guys, was rushing out the house, but then also not rushing out the house. We have a full agenda today. Oh my goodness. I have a meeting with one of my board members at 11, so I don't have much time to really be chit-chatting. But and then later this afternoon I have a screening interview. I'm not really as stressed about this as I was about the last one because it is a screening interview, but I still do want to give myself like 30 minutes just to read over the job description and get reacquainted with it. So, and then after that, I have work to go to, and in the midst of all of that, I do want to give Sienna Banana a bath. I just dropped her bedding and all that stuff at the laundromat, and now we are at Walmart. I had a lot of steak left over, so I ended up looking for recipes that I could use for it, and I saw this girl make a quick, she said it was quick, we gonna see, but a quick steak ramen at home, and I was like, I got to have it. I haven't had ramen in so long, and I love being able to remake what I love eating out at home. So we're gonna try it. What she did was, it looked really, really good, so I'm excited to try it. I was missing a few ingredients, that's why we're doing the Walmart run now. And I also was like, let me go ahead and just knock it out the park since I was already on the road, since I had to drop Sienna stuff off at the laundromat. And then I was like, after I get off work, I'm not going to do no grocery shopping. It's 10 o'clock, the parking lot is empty, so I know it should be empty. And like I said, it's a quick little trip. I have my list. I need some frozen gyoza, some bok choy, some spring onions, ramen noodle, and then vinegar. And the vinegar isn't even for the ramen, it's for some chicken, because I ran out of vinegar, so I couldn't clean the chicken that I wanted to put in the freezer last night. But that's here nor there. So let me go ahead and get myself together, because I need to make this a quick little trip. Are you seeing it?
I am, yes.
Okay, perfect. So I'm probably just like this much more knowledgeable about it as you, because I'm still getting into the meat and the bones of all the programs that are going on. So from my understanding of this, Legacy Heights is basically going to be a micro school that's going to help those students that kind of fall behind during the school year out of the school year. Now the vision, what I'm seeing is it's supposed to provide a personalized, high quality tutoring service to help kind of bridge that achievement gap for those students. This meeting, because it is tomorrow, but our next board meeting, really sit down and have a real in-depth conversation about this. Because if our projected timeline is August 27, we have a little over a year to really get everything in place and get the ball rolling. So I think we need to really talk about this a little bit more in depth in one of our next meetings.
Right, because I mean, especially if we're looking at operating both Legacy Heights, and you're looking at having to double the operating cost of what we currently have to do. So, you know, are we looking at Okay. Well, again, I definitely do appreciate your time this morning. I definitely won't take up too much of your time. I know we meet again tomorrow, but
Right.
this is definitely going to be helpful before the meeting tomorrow as well. So,
I'm glad. And like I said, if you don't have access to the link, you could just quickly email me and I can make sure you get access.
okay, I will certainly do that. So much. Thank you.
Thank you. You're welcome. Have a good one.
You as well.
All right, you guys. That was... We love a quick meeting. We had it scheduled from 11 to 12, but it's 11:13. And I knew we didn't need 11 to 12, but I didn't know how in-depth he wanted to go with the programs. So the nonprofit I am volunteering for as a board member, it provides tutoring services as well as additional things to students in K to 12th grade. Mainly it focuses on K to 8th grade. I think it's just harder to get teenagers, which I totally get because teenagers scare me. But we're planning on developing a kind of micro school. So I was like, I knew it wasn't going to be too long, but I just had to prepare. But anywho, got everything I needed from Walmart except for one thing, which was the garlic chili paste. I guess I probably have to go to like an international market or Publix or something, but I was like, you know what, it's cool. I have some hot chili oil, so I'm gonna use that and hopefully that suffices. But y'all, tell me why I was in Walmart for 30 minutes, because I was like, oh, let me go and check out the clothes. I don't know about you, but man, my For You page really knows me. But I've been like trying to build up my wardrobe and my jewelry collection and things like that, but obviously at an affordable price because things are kind of tight right now. So Walmart has been popping up like girlies styling Walmart, and they're like so cute. So I went and checked out the clothes, and I actually saw some really cute pieces. But they weren't cute enough for me to be like, all right, let's go ahead. Because I'm really also trying to be more disciplined with my money. But I did get some pieces of jewelry. I got some bracelets. I have like fine bracelets like these. Oh my gosh, y'all. The Shein haul that I did too, I got this well, I got both of these. It came in a stack of like 5 things. I don't remember how much, but they're all kind of like Van Cleef dupes. Some are pink, some are gold. And I was like, all right, now we have the like regular pieces of the stack. Now I need some big bangles and bracelets because I really want to get into the maximalist when it comes to jewelry. So I got this bangle. And I think this is perfect for summer and fall. And then of course I gotta get me a gold one. Now this one I really like because it can basically fit any wrist. Like, absolutely love this. This one is slightly bigger than my wrist, but I feel like once I put it down and like pair it with stuff, she gonna be cute. She gonna be cute. And then because I was already in the market for a body butter, I just went ahead to the body care section and got tried and true Palmer's cocoa butter. Y'all, I literally put this on as soon... Am I ashy? Yeah, I put this on as soon as I bought it, and I have not been ashy since. Like, absolutely love it. I even have the chapstick version. Like, when it comes to moisturizing, Palmer's know what to do. But I'm definitely going to go back to Walmart probably later in the summer. I have a trip coming up in July. So, maybe later this summer when I want to get some, like, final pieces. Alright, so I have about 12 minutes before I have to go back to the laundromat to get Sienna's clothes, her bedding. And then once I do that, I'm going to come back and finally give her bath. Y'all, that girl she's been smelling like a dog. Especially because it's been nice. I've been letting her stay outside and that girl been rolling up in the grass everywhere. I'm like, oh, wait. So it's time. It's time. My baby got to get clean. So we're going to get a nice deep bath. I'm going to cut her nails, clean her ears, brush her teeth, give her all the shebang. And then the interview that I have isn't until 3:30. So I have a good chunk of time. I'll probably eat in the meantime so that once I get off that interview, I can just go straight to work and then we'll call it a day. But, oh, wait. All right, y'all. It's 3:26. I've already joined the Zoom. I'm sorry, y'all. It's been a long day. I have been moving nonstop. I changed some Real simple, real chill. Like I said, this is just a recruiter screen. And for this specific position, there's like 60. Y'all, you have the recruiter screen, the hiring manager, a work sample kind of assessment, like some, you know what I'm saying. And then another panel entry, and then another. I said, oh my gosh. So this is just the beginning of the beginning with it. It's scheduled for 30 minutes, but with my last recruiter screen for a different job though, it was like 15 minutes. So I don't expect it to be too long, but we are going to see eventually.
And if it's not working, what we can do is stay on the video, and then
Join on my phone.
I can give you a phone call. Yeah. Go ahead and put your phone number in the chat. Hello.
I can hear you. Can you hear me? Okay. Thank you for being flexible for this.
Of course. 30 minutes together. What I'd love to do is give you kind of a broad overview of the role.
Okay.
And then we will jump into some questions that are about your experience. And then we will jump into questions that are about, sorry, let me transcribe this, that are about location and remote location, the travel requirements, and then we will also talk about compensation. Does that work for you?
That does work for me, yes.
Perfect. And then hopefully at the end we'll have some time for you to also ask some questions. So Andre, let's move on to questions that are more about you. Would love to know what has you on the market for a new opportunity? Why might you be interested in a new role at this point in your career?
Oh, yes. So I recently completed my PhD in developmental psychology at Florida State University. And for my research program or my graduate program, I focused a lot on education research, program evaluation, and developing the skills to help with mixed method analysis. Throughout that time as well, I was also something of a opportunity seeker. I wanted to also build my toolkit outside of the quantitative skills because as a PhD student, it was really focused on quantitative methods. So I took some time out of my program to get a graduate certificate in program evaluation, and that's what developed the foundation of my qualitative skills and also helped me to learn how I can combine my qualitative and quantitative skills to produce high quality mixed methods research projects. So then I compounded on that by doing some internships where I could apply those skills together. So first was for the Florida legislator. I interned in the education policy area where we did formative evaluations for the state legislator on education programs throughout the state of Florida. I also did it sometime at a nonprofit called the Learning Policy Institute, which is also education based. And there I kind of got the best of both worlds. While I was primarily there for the quantitative analysis, I worked on a team that does mixed method analysis. So I was helping to contextualize my analytical findings to the qualitative findings of the group. And so altogether, this not only just built the foundation for mixed methods research for me, but also helped me learn how to work well in teams that does mixed method analysis and has people of different expertise. And so that is kind of what piqued my interest. I wanted a position after I graduated that helps me to not only build and fine-tune these skills, but also allows me to really continue my work in education and use those skills to perfect that. And that is what brought me to the role.
Then I'm calling your whore. Pick up the phone, baby.
Friday. It's a fresh Friday because it's 12:30 in the morning. But I'm gonna bring you guys closer. I don't know why I'm acting shy, like I don't know y'all, but your girl had another busy day. Today was maintenance day, as you can see, because your girl's looking a little different. But I did my hair, and you guys, it took me 4.5, but we can call it 5 hours to do my hair, and I already see pieces sticking out. Oof. So this is actually the style that I wanted. I wanted the barrels back into this really cute bun. As I was doing the barrels, I remembered when I did the barrels into 2 buns. So I changed my mind. I was like, do I want 2 buns? And then I changed my mind. I was like, maybe I don't want no buns. So then I did a half. I did the barrels into like a half pony, and then I had the back down. And I was like, I don't really like that. So then I two-strand twisted the half, the part of the ponytail that was up. Didn't like that, so then we ended up back here. But let's do a complete 360 for you guys. I don't know if that was good. I don't know if that was good, but in person it looks so good. And I added the curly pieces. You see how the fan is blowing and it makes it look real cutesy. And then also did my nails. Okay, it's not focusing, so I'm gonna just have to insert a picture for you guys. But this, y'all, this is the best set I've ever done. Like, I still cannot believe that these are press-ons. I didn't go for my usual ones. I stalked Amazon to look for press-ons that are good for like my skin tone, because y'all know it be hard sometimes when you're a color girly to get the skin tone to not look a little off. But this is you guys can't see. I'm so sad that you can't see, but this literally matches so well. But I am very tired, so it's 12:35. This was a little mini catch up. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye.
Markmywords. It's on beats, baby.
Hey y'all, so today is Sunday. It's been 2 days. Ooh. Oh my goodness, I haven't been filming because I haven't been doing anything. Literally, it's been raining non-stop. Actually, let me get back to my edges. I'm trying to get ready. I'm really excited because we're going to the vineyard today. I'll be right back. So yeah, I found a vineyard out here, super cute. They have wine tasting, they have brunch, and yeah, all that good stuff. So I'm getting ready for that. Even though it's raining, I'm like, am I really gonna spend this whole weekend inside? It's raining everywhere, like literally everywhere. But I was like, I'm not gonna be lazy. Made the trip, might as well make the most out of the trip. So we're getting ready, and I'm so excited because I also got this really cute dress, so I'm excited to pop her out. And you know, this is first time getting cutesy in a little while, like a month almost. So whenever I have the opportunity to get cute, I'm gonna take it. So I'm very excited. But like I said, haven't really been doing anything. Friday when I got here, just went and got food, and that was it. Yesterday, about the same thing. I actually, because I didn't look for jobs on Friday, I did that yesterday. Worked on some content, took Sienna out. That was really it. Once again, not much. Like I said, it's been raining. Oh, also went grocery shopping yesterday. I was gonna do it before I came, but then I was like, I need to see what space I'm working with, and also I didn't know how often I was gonna eat out, so I was like, I didn't want to buy groceries before and then end up not using it. So after I got here and figured out what the weekend was gonna look like, that's when I went grocery shopping. All right, I think the edges are good for now. I'm probably gonna touch it back up once I finish. But I just wanted to pick up the camera because, like I said, I just been lazing around watching TV, watching YouTube, just chilling for real. Oh, so cute. I'm actually so glad I did these little curly pieces. I wasn't going to, because every time I do them, they're like a little uneven or something. Like, they still are uneven. I'm not even gonna show you how, but it just gives it a nice little touch. So I'm just gonna go ahead and finish my makeup, and then I'm gonna come back when it's time to get dressed, because I really want y'all to see this outfit. I'm praying that this is the type of outfit where it matches in my head how it does in real life, but we gonna see. So let me finish my makeup and then I'll be back. Alright y'all, I do not have long. It's like 1:45 right now. Oh my goodness. I'm trying my best. Let me see if I can show you all the dress. It's so cute, is it not? I just literally bumped into the door. Oh my gosh. So now it's time for the finishing touches. I'm gonna go in with some coconut body oil. Probably way more than that. Now I'm gonna go in with Eulalie for my fragrance oil. These are not the earrings that I originally wanted to wear with this, but I just changed my mind at the last minute, so I hope they look good. So, one thing I need to stop doing is just thinking that it's gonna work out in my head how it does, work out in real life how it does in my head. Stunning. Stunning. Absolutely glad I changed my mind. What? Stunning. Now I have these two bracelets. They're supposed to be like Van Cleef dupes. I want to go with the pink because my accessory, my bag and my shoes are pink, so I'm gonna just do that. Or is this a necklace? Like, get into it. I ain't gotta say nothing. Oh my gosh. For my ring, I'm just gonna go in with this gold simple ring. Yeah, not too much. We have the pink kitten heels. My fragrance, I'm going to do Kayali Maldives in a bottle. Love her. Wow. I'm actually going to put the other Van Cleef dupe bracelet on just because I feel a little bare without anything on my hand. But then again, is this enough? Because I mean, the earrings and the necklace are just wow. But this is the bag. So I feel like I'm going to put it on. Y'all can't tell me I don't look good. And here's the thing. AliExpress, Shein. I think I got this at the that market in Atlanta. Shein, the kitten heels, Shein, like, you feel me? Okay. Oh my gosh, I'm definitely gonna get some videos, pictures, whatever I need when I get there. but we gotta go, and especially because we gotta drive carefully because it's raining. But this was the outfit. Thank you for getting ready with me, and we'll see you soon.
Muscadine wine, which is very popular. And in the South, I find. But here in case a lot of sugar in this. It's one of our popular ones as well. I don't know why they named it Foxy Lady. Your girl here is Foxy Lady.
Strawberry, raspberry, and some rolling spices like star anise.
What do y'all think? It's not one of my favorites.
Good morning. I hope she don't be stopping every 2 seconds. Like, girl. So we are at Cummings State Fall Park, something like that. It's called Cummings Fall State Park. I butchered that so badly. I wanted to come because of the waterfall. It's a beautiful, beautiful waterfall, but they said that we cannot go to the base of the waterfall because of the rain. But are we gonna be daredevils today? Because it's not raining, so I'm like, why is it closed? But then they should know better than me, right? But at the same time, it's not raining. But you guys, it is like a trail. I'm used to like the cutesy little trails where I could see over the trees or I could see through the trees. No, this is the type of stuff where you can get lost. So yes, we are not going to be daredevils today, and we're going to actually listen to the rangers because they know best, right? And it's about safety. It's not necessarily about the looks and the pictures and stuff, even though y'all know that's what I'm here for. But I'm excited. I haven't been on a trail hike in like a year, maybe a little bit more. So we're getting back into our nature. The weather is nice because it's been raining all weekend. Nice and cool, not too hot, not too cold. So I feel like we should be good. I have my bag though with everything. I have Sienna's water. I have her doggy bags. And all the things that we're gonna need. So not even gonna make this intro too long because I do want to enjoy this hike. So let's get to it.
Rock with me now. I need you in the morning, but I need you now. Yeah. I find the I give you all you need. I know what you like. You don't need no other body. You don't need no other body.
You guys, it is 11:07 right now. We decided to go on the other trail. Didn't even finish it. Do y'all see? Y'all probably can't see how I'm sweating, but Jesus. It was really good, but also really bad at the same time because we didn't expect it to be so challenging. It was very steep at times. It was very slippery. Oh my goodness. But we did about half of it, right? We did about half of it, so not too bad. I'm really proud of Sienna because she pushed through. She might have pulled something, but she looked like she's fine right now. So the important thing is she made it. Y'all, she just plopped down. My girl tired. But oh my goodness, very proud of ourselves. And now we are gonna head back to the hotel and get ready. And I don't know what's planned for the rest of the day, but yeah, that's it. See y'all when I'm looking more decent. Hello, you guys. Hey, mama. It is actually Tuesday. I don't know, May 26th? May 26th. Happy 6 months to me. I actually realized it today that it's actually 6 months exactly until my birthday, which is crazy. But anyway, we're not thinking that far ahead. Yesterday, the day got away from me, y'all. I am not gonna lie. After we got back to the room, showered, and then I was gonna make breakfast, but I was so dang tired from the hike. We just went to go eat breakfast. We found this spot called like Grandma Pancakes, which was like really good. But then we had a slight Karen situation, so we ended up leaving a little bit sooner than we wanted to. It wasn't nothing too crazy, but it was enough for us to be like, all right, like let's get out of here. We not from here. We don't want no issues. And she was really trying to make some issues. So that was that. Yesterday I didn't get to film much. Today was really a chill day. I leave tomorrow morning because I left around 1 o'clock in the afternoon to come here, and I ended up hitting Atlanta traffic real bad, like multiple times. So I want to hopefully bypass. But yeah, nonetheless, it was a really great trip. A really great past week, 2 weeks, however long this has been. I've been pretty productive, more productive than I've usually been, because your girl I've been having my ups and my downs, but I really pushed it through to end May on a really good note, and I feel like this trip was the cherry on top. Also, you guys, I got called for a second interview for that job that you guys saw, so that's also on the to-do list to go ahead and prep and get ready for that interview. So, you know, good things are coming, and I'm feeling the good positive energy. We're ending May on a good note, and we're gonna start June off on an even better note. We are at the end of this vlog. I don't know where this vlog starts, but I feel like it's gonna be a really long vlog. I know I haven't vlogged in a really long time, so I wanted to make a good vlog for you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, go ahead and press that like button. Comment your favorite part of this vlog. If you haven't already, make sure to subscribe and join the family. Thank you guys so much for the continued growth. And I will see you guys in the next one.